spot straight away. Them 3 words are here. Penalty Rangers. It's going to get given. It's soft, but it's going to get given. The finish, and it's well wide, about a yard wide. There's Golden. Shoot! Yes! Come on! Come on! Let's go, man! Holy f***! No way that just happened! Holy f***! Come on! Whoa! That will be it. It is it. Full time, 3 points. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for being in here. The support's been awesome once again. The likes, the subscriptions, and of course the very kind donations have been in. Starwood's floating about. Sakala gets a second chance. It's 1-0 Rangers. Got a long wait for this. Short run up. The shuffle. The placement, the goal! 2-0 Rangers. There's the baseball swing. Bang! 2-0. Come on. Have some of that. No, hold on. Oh no! Don't rule this off. Don't be cruel. Oh, high up. What? This has to be a goal! Oh my god, Cyril Dessers just had one of his biggest sitters of the season.
Yeah, we know what's going to happen.
But, quick throw to Lawrence here, who's turned.
By the way.
Probably won a free kick, yes. It's been played quick. Cortez going into the box. Dessers. Where's it going to fall to? Hit first time! That's Lawrence, and it's a quick turnaround! He runs to the Rangers' end! Come on! Yeah! There's a turnaround! Woo! Phil Clement, the calmest man in that stadium right now. Tell them to calm down. Tell them, screw them up. Back in, get this game won. Lawrence, what a goal that is!
Play goes on, and what a goal from McCausland, okay.
Let's go. 2-0, should be game over. Those 3 words, penalty to Rangers, should have bagged us 3 points. Unmute that. Dallas, talk to us.
Testing, testing. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
You can see Dallas on OBS. That's the start. Anyway, stream. A little bit of a techie start there, but good timing to fix it. Still, minute to spare. We're all good. David, Aldo, welcome in. Yeah, I know David and DU were in that first one. I don't know what was happening. OBS seemed to be having a bit of a breakdown, shall we say, when I was sending the stream over that time, and then by the time I restarted, I was like, oh, let me just fast forward this countdown a little bit.
Tech issues being tech issues, mate, ain't it?
Read a bit, so come on, mate.
What it is.
But yes, slightly better schedule, so here we are. I'm sure you've seen the team already. If not, we've got it on screen for us here. Butland, Tav, Suter, Fernandez and Magoma makes up that back line. I'm sure we'll get asked about this again a couple of minutes into the game, but for now, Raskin, Dio, and then I believe it will be Asgard at the top of that middle 3. And then you've got Gassama, Moore, and The new man up top. I don't know if any have seen this signing Chermity that we got, but yeah, he's playing up top today. Conditions are what a lot of people have spoke about. We've seen this for Aberdeen coming down to us. Were they going to make it down? Were they not? They made it down. Thankfully, they did make it down because the points went the right way. And ask me in 90 minutes' time if I think this game should have been called off or not. Because if it doesn't go our way, then it's a ridiculous decision to play us. It should always been called off.
Yep. Absolutely ridiculous keeping this going on. That's what it is, mate. That's exactly what it is.
Well, Aldo's kicked us off. We're 2-0 Rangers. What are we saying, Dallas?
I'm going to go for a... I'm going to go for a 3-1. 3-1.
I will, with a recent form, presume you're talking about to us.
Yes.
You know, just quite double check that with these watch logs lately, you know? Just a bit of bad mood after the last one again, you know? And Pittodrie, we are underway.
Aberdeen take the kick off. Yep.
But yes, chat, where are we? You thought to be called? Not when I see the weather today, but I thought if any of the games were getting called off, it was Aberdeen not making it down to Glasgow, but here we are, chat.
Yeah, the weather's nowhere near as bad as it was then.
He's backing up the 3-1 Rangers. I'm going to go with 2-1 Rangers, chat. 2-1 Rangers for me today. It's a massive game.
Fair enough.
Massive game. Different kind of test. Of course, we've been on some good form. We've got quite a few wee things to speak about since our last game. Our last game certainly ended off quite negative with the result of that Hearts game. I mean, you felt it, we felt it. Everyone was in a bad mood after a bit of belief and then getting shot back down again. But hey, a bit of belief built back up, which we'll talk about, I'm sure, throughout this. But for now, tough test, different type of test. The injuries are leading to Asgard. When I'm looking at this here, Asgard is actually the one playing higher up, unless I don't really see where Gassan was actually starting here. Just, no, Gassan, it's just basically not really playing a midfield three. Asgard's just pushing higher up. You see with this?
Kind of playing a bit more of that false nine
behind
Chermity more than anything, but
yeah, that's the worry. It's a massive point for this game, is well, not only for this game, but for the rest of the season. Barron, of course, it's a massive talking point. And Aldo, you've just mentioned it there. Is Barron was really coming on to a game. And as me and Dallas have spoken about that quite often, about Barron's maybe potentially not technically the best of players, but his work rate is second to none. But even of late, in these past 3 or 4 games, he's actually starting to technically show what he's about. As he was getting more and more game time, more and more confidence, more and more people hyping him up, and then typical of Rangers, even Danny Rose said it in a lot of his press conferences leading up to this one. He just says it's kind of been typical since he's come in the door, and I'm like, yeah, welcome to Rangers, Danny. That's been typical for the past fucking decade. Yep,
pretty much.
All of our best players are, as soon as they start hitting some form, just some sort of ghost tackle. That's them out for 2 months, and it's not even one of those couple of weeks. Looks like 3 months until he's back, and then if it's 3 months until he's back, it's 4 months until he's got his fitness again. It's like, but
yeah, it's one of those ones. Everyone always sees the figures for how long are they out for before they can get back in training, but people don't ever think about the time after that, as you said, where it's getting them back up to match sharpness, getting them fit enough to actually play the game, and you can easily add on to a long-term injury another month or 2 to get someone fully up to speed again.
Right. And then Asgard, I think the thought in everyone's head now was his performance in the first half at the Pittodrie, right? I think that's what everyone's going to think of lately with Asgard, where I think it's comfortable to say he was the worst player on the pitch. Of course, I mean, everyone on the pitch was very below par that game. A game I'm sure we'll talk about. We'll just kind of summarise everything quickly here at the start of this game. And again, for anybody new, do not worry. The game is on. Where that timer is on the screen is where the match is at. Anything big happens, we'll be talking about it. But yeah, the Asgard, I think it showed technical ability, I think, is there. I think we'll kind of see that when Asgard's got the ball. Maybe lacking belief a little bit, but in terms of, which is confusing for the size of them as well, in terms of the ability to get really stuck in amongst it, let's just say the Scottish football style is where the real worry comes in with Asgard. But he's lacking involvement there, but I mean, you've got no one else there. The manager, a lot of Rangers fans would be saying this was a perfect game for Lyle Cameron to be starting that middle three instead of Barron. Danny Rowe, for obviously one reason or another, doesn't quite fancy Barron. He'll be looking to go out and loan, not involved in the squad again today. See, chat, let's see. I mean, the last kind of test we had like this, of course, Hearts playing at a different level to Aberdeen right now, but yes, we have had an away game at the Pittodrie, but they're not just sitting in all game. I mean, they're actually trying to have a go at you as well. This is the first time that we're going to be playing a team that will be sitting a little bit deeper. I mean, of course, at times Aberdeen will be coming at us, and they did on Tuesday night, waste quite a few chances in that first half, but the last time we had a test like this was Tynecastle, so let's see if the past month has grown the confidence a lot more again. Anyway, chat, what's happening? I feel like
I don't know if we actually spoke about it or not as well, but Paul with the 52 and David with the 59 months as well.
Well, yes,
legends.
Bigger points for I've done bumping my gums. Yep, thank you very much. 52 months, that's crazy. 59 months, guys. Awesome, thank you.
It's wild, man.
Been a while since one. Yeah, I seen that, Aldo. I think I seen before the day. It was 2022, if if my facts are correct. Essay. Appreciate the game words, mate.
Ooh. That's mad, man. That is mad to me. David, 1 month off of 5 years of channel membership.
That's when, because you've obviously started that during our watch along David as well. It's like every so often be Dallas, like, what? How long have we been doing these?
Yeah.
Sometimes it feels like you've been doing it for like 2 months, and then another time you're like, oh wait, yeah, it's like 6 years or so. What?
It always tends to be during the off season when we're sorting the new graphics and stuff like that out. And like when we're actually getting everything sorted and saving it, I'm like, right, what season is this we're doing? Season 7? No way we're doing this. Because I think it will be going into next year, the 7th season. This one's 6.
Get in there. Fernandez coming out for the back there. The ref was going to blow for a free kick here, but advantage Aberdeen. Goma tracking back in. This is a big shooting chance. Very well blocked by Suter, but still, I think
offside.
Don't know if you say offside, whatever. Maybe. Yep. Whatever. It's a Rangers have the ball at a free kick. Suter giving a wee word in the ear to Fernandez there as he was galloping forward and lost the ball in a position you don't want to be losing it in.
Good block for Suter there, yep.
Stuart, I never even thought of that, mate. I know there's a lot of stuff about, typical these days with Scottish, going between Scottish, but I remember that being a talking point. Quite a tribunal, all that stuff about how much Rangers actually owe the transfer fee and whatnot, but I don't know. I can't imagine that it's going to be because of that, but it's a good point you've raised too. Getting older, yeah, definitely. Mate. I've been looking a lot older with these past 5 years of religiously following Rangers.
Here's one for the chat though. Who was here with Ibrox IQ? Who was here when we were doing Ibrox IQ? That's a throwback. Jesus. And who remembers season 1? Dio?
Ooh. There's your biggest chance of the game there, which was kind of something from nothing. Diamante with a weak foot, having a wee half volley from 30 yards or so there.
Good
forcing a good save.
As well. Right. The
Although
ball
that would be
straight
nice.
through the middle, little bit of knuckleball technique, ball just swerving left and right. Keeper does well to get the connection on it.
Robert, see that as
well
well.
for Diamande.
See when I'm looking back at like videos and that for like 5 years ago on here, I'm like, yes, you have aged, pal. I'm like, is that just the typical thing for a man in your late 20s, or is that a man in your late 20s following Rangers? See, the two of them makes aging go quicker for sure. Always are like 10 years older than we are in this chat, I'm sure. Tav and swinging corner.
It's a bomb to the back post, and
Fernandez.
it's Fernandez just lifts it back over.
Oh, he got on the end of that well, and obviously,
Yeah.
of course, being on the score sheet for him was a lot lately.
Completely free run at it as
And-
well.
Oh, dare I say it's one he should actually be doing better on.
Yeah, I think so. And the thing is, the good thing about that ball as well for Tav, it had a lot of pace on it. So all Fernandez had to do was get the direction right. He didn't need to worry about getting any power in that. The power all came for Tav's pass. All he had to do was just get that little bit more over the ball, and that would have been pretty much guaranteed goal. Asgard looking for a foul there. Him and the Aberdeen player down rolling about. Get up, play on, son. Nothing in it.
Well done, Dio. Good interception here. Raskin lifts his head.
Raskin starting the play off, finds Moore, yep. Shamiti going wide left, he's got options on the right. Gassama, Raskin.
Nice.
That's got to be a foul on Gassama, surely. Yep, there we go.
Yeah, a lot of good saves in that game as well. I was watching it, and I'm sure most people as well. Hey, you don't hear anything about it now. The main thing was overall we made more good saves than bad things, but for Celtics, the first goal? Well, it was their only goal, wasn't it? Yeah, their only goal. I really, it was pathetic for, I can't remember every single player that he skipped past. I know it was Asgard, Barron,
A few,
Fernandez, someone else in the wing as well. It was like, that was pathetic for all them. But that is 100% a shot that Butland has to be saving. That's straight at him. There was no excuses for that. He had to be saving that shot. But you'll forget about that when all the other saves were good. But I think that's, sorry, that is where a pinball in the box there, but it's cleared and Rangers will pick up the ball again. But I think that's just the thing with Butland. It's, if he is to be staying here, you've got to expect a lot of good saves, but you just know with him, there's a big mistake in the locker coming every other game. But when you're actually starting to score a bit more, it doesn't get pinpointed as much. Yeah.
And I think that's the thing as well, though. It's not just, obviously, you shouldn't be relying on your keeper to pull out 100 amazing saves all game. Keepers are going to make mistakes. Everyone does.
That's what I'm saying about that Old Firm thing, though. Not only his fault, because it was far too easy for that boy to skip through, but
100%.
still should have been saved.
But that's what I'm saying. At that point, that's where you start need to looking beyond your keeper. You need to start looking at your defence. As you said, they made it way too easy for that goal. You just let them just run through into an open area. And then we need to have a attacking threat that's actually going to put balls in the back of the net, which up until this recent run of form, it's been 50-50 on, is someone going to score?
Like Gassama here getting treatment on the pitch. I don't know if he's having to actually come off here, or if it's just going to the side because he's...
it's his arm more than anything else that he's holding. But first 10 minutes, the only half chance of the game, Aldo's been that Diamande shot from outside the box. Apart from that, it's pretty much just been
the one block.
Nothing in it.
Had as well,
Aberdeen. Aberdeen had that one chance with Sitter's block. But Aberdeen 69% possession, Rangers 31. To Rangers 2 shots, 1 on target. Aberdeen 1 shot, none on target.
Yeah,
so possession-wise, it's been Aberdeen, but we seem to be making more out of that little bit of possession there.
But just to touch on it, was, I know all I've done was put up a short, which was interesting, by the way, like, because I went out that day and I'd never had a match ticket, so I was like, right, I'm not going to do like a vlog, I'll just get a couple of videos and put together some of the clips I ended up getting. But then it ended up being at Ibrox, Which after it, we got a wee clip or two of the team coming back with the fireworks and the buses and what that was awesome. But what a feeling! What a feeling that was. And as I said for the last video, like that's the feeling we want all the time. That no matter where you were celebrating it, that day that's one of the best feelings we've had as a Rangers fan in I don't know how long. To win an actual meaningful game in the league against them again from the first time in I don't know how long. That's the sort of things we've got to strive for, and winning all these games are what you need to keep doing. But it's good that the players have actually got a taste of that as well, for that really high feeling of what it's about being a Rangers player. Whether it's the support they had in their ground or the support they got when they came back to Ibrox. I'm already just pure smiling about it. Some of the memories that you've got for that day, just the one.
It's a great touch, by the way. Turn and the shots.
Not
Not
mind
the
them
worst,
having a
but
shot for there, big man. But
yeah.
Yeah, it was awful. That was like the most
Just counts the ball
views
dead
I've
with the
had
chest.
on anything, by the way. And I was like, what has happened there?
Those shorts.
Between literally the shorts, not on an individual platform, but between X, Facebook, and YouTube, it's got just shot of 1.5 million views. So I was like, what? Forget what happens when Rangers are winning, you know?
Yeah, tell me about it. But someone just touched on it in chat there as well. Obviously, Rangers today have just announced the signing of...
Yeah, you pronounce it, you go. You say it.
Chukwani.
That's all right. Take that. I don't think that's laughable.
Yeah,
That's all right.
Chukwani. Yeah, we'll go with Toshi Chukwani.
I'm sure he might have a nickname coming out sooner or later, but yeah.
Just go with Tosh. Just go with Tosh. Fuck it. But so the boy, 22 years old, he's played with Diamande and Ant-Man previously. So we'll see. Obviously, I think a lot of people were hoping that signing would be done and we might see him in today's game. But
Well, lovely.
it's a good drive into the box. Trimiti, Moore, Ant-Man, not Ant-Man, just talking about him. Asgard.
And he is back in the squad today. That's what you're thinking.
Yeah. And ooh. But yeah. So obviously there's who's the other boy that we're looking at? Not the Sunderland pair, because I don't really rate that one. Aye. The left back, aye. Yes. The other one, obviously, is that Sunderland pair. I don't rate that because that just feels like the same as what we've been getting, looking at English Championship. Players that can't get time in the Prem, expecting them to come up and do well. That just seems like the same formula of that. I don't think that's something we need to be doing. I think taking chances on, like Chukwani, are what we need to be doing. Looking at players outside of England.
Obviously, I can't really remember how we done when they played against us, to be honest, but Aberdeen advancing into our box between Tav and Fernandez, trying to get the ball off him, but Aberdeen still have it. Ball played further out. Tav needing to defend on the wing. Aberdeen looking to swing the ball into the box. Does Raskin with a wee bit of a chop, shooting chance from long range. I was waiting to say comfortable enough with Butland, but it was quite awkward. It bounced right in front of him. He parries it out, and then I think it was... Who was there? Diamande, I think it was.
Magoma.
Well, yeah, Magoma, nice. In a good position to make sure that was not falling to an Aberdeen player, but it is an Aberdeen corner.
Yep.
And you can see the conditions there when Aberdeen are trying to take a corner, and the ball will not stay still. Yep. Hurry up, mate. Get that free kick to the corner even. Oh, it's a good ball.
It's a good delivery, but dealt with well by Rangers.
Comfortably.
And safely collected by Butland.
Comfortably ends up back at Butland. Yep. What are we talking about? Signings? Yeah. And
yes.
A lot of us as well. Daniel, he's earned the backing. He's earned the backing from... I mean, his attitude, the way he speaks to people, the way he carries himself, but ultimately the results that we're getting on the pitch overall, especially with the squad that he's got. But, I mean, that is some backing. And it looks like some more might be coming in, but that's up to around about £4.5 million for Chukwani. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Midfielder that between. I mean, you had to see it. Maybe number 6 position between another rotator between Barron, Raskin, Diamonde's positions. And then you're looking at what, 3 million or so?
2.5. I think it was 2.5 because it was meant to be like 7 million total.
No, but it was actually more than that now. So it's ended up going up more.
Oh, has it? Oh, okay.
Someone in the chat's going to know his name. 5'11" though. More apart from what I've read. I don't know. I've only seen parts of what people are saying, but actually more defensive minded left back, more physical, and I mean you get Danny Rose thinking there. You get Danny Rose thinking with it. Yeah, I said, and I'm sure it was yesterday's press conference as well. He was like, with a new left back looking to come in, it's a chance for Magoma to be like, all right, okay, let's be honest, Magoma's had zero competition for him.
Absolutely none. No. The Max Sarans experiment has ended. He is not getting left back minutes anymore. So.
Yeah, tracking back with Diamonde while that was happening there.
Magoma just letting himself get forced into a bit of a corner here. Does manage to find a little bit of space, but only gets it as far as an Aberdeen player at the halfway line. Going to have to play it for the back here again. But Aberdeen, fair play to them. High up, putting on a lot of pressure. Trying to make it difficult for us to play out our own half.
And then I think, again, it's just a couple of games, but especially that Old Firm, I think, chat, we have to talk about Chimity. We have to talk about that performance, at least. I think, was it Hibs the game before we went to play Celtic? And he was actually good in terms of hold up and that on the pitch a lot. And then, I mean, that's you. You've set your standard now, big man, for that Celtic Park game. I mean, obviously, on the day, once he scored the double and he was a hero, that was it. Kevin Thelwell was an absolute mastermind, bringing him back and giving more players like Chimity, and I can't believe we got him for so cheap. But then, obviously, once you take your step back and you calm down a wee bit, you're like, okay, maybe you see a little bit of what he's got there. Obviously, still for that amount of money, you're like, excuse me, I expect that type of performance every game, but I was happy for him. You seen his celebrations, dancing about, and him with all his family, like absolutely loving the Rangers fans, serenading them, going back to their cars and that after the game. That's what it's about, because as we've said, as I'm sure Chat will...
Hold on here, chance coming possibly for Rangers.
And I'm sure Chat will echo their opinion. The amount of times that we've, slagged people like Asgard starting this midfield today, please, again, prove us wrong. Have a great game, get stuck in about it, and it's the same story with Chimity. The exact same story.
That's the thing. Like, how many times do we need to say it on here? We slate players if they deserve it, if they're not playing well, but we are always wanting to be proven wrong. It's not like we're out here hoping that they continue playing like that and giving us reasons to be like that. Like, we want to be proven wrong.
Get who? That's unreal.
Prove us wrong, mate. Prove us wrong.
Commentators
Hello,
curse in some type of reverse.
1-0 Rangers.
Man, that's insane. We need to start talking about that more often, Dallas. Oh, that was funny.
Maybe that's the trick. We just need to sit here slating players. Then they'll prove us wrong.
Oh, that was actually funny. Let's go.
That kind of wasn't expected there. It looked like just a very slow, almost walking pace with the ball out in the corner. And then it's just boom, fired into the box like a rocket, and Asgard just...
How glad are we that he started in that midfield three today, by the way?
He finds the space, he just cuts back, and he just turns it round the corner, puts it in front of his man, and into the corner, away for the keeper.
Football's so funny. Mate, I can't go over that. That was so funny.
We're sat here like, Asgard's not been good. Boom. Oh.
Issue, right?
The game, big man.
It's normally commentators curse. But like, Barron's been playing absolutely brilliant lately. Can't we watch him play today? Scores 2 own goals. But nope. We're in the reverse today. Let's go, chat. I was actually.
Said, what's
I
going
know
on,
celebration. I
welcome in,
just
welcome in.
couldn't help but laugh out loud there. That was funny.
Like I said, though, as well, though, it's how pedestrian the corner seemed to be. There was, like, no urgency to it.
Where are we?
Danny Rowe. Danny Rowe. Oh.
What was his name again? Scott Fry, that boy? Mate, I heard.
What one's that one you're talking about?
The set piece coach.
Aye, Fry.
I need to refresh my YouTube studio here. It's freezing on mine.
I don't think it's just your YouTube studio, mate, because Discord and everything's freezing for me. Your PC's dying.
Looks like it. The refresh is fixed for now. I want to put in. Aye, I'm glad you were actually managing to talk through that goal properly there. I was too busy laughing at that.
Yeah. Moore on the edge, and it's...
Don't mind that man full of confidence.
Yeah.
Happy to hit a half volley there. I just typed it in chat. He's maybe not heard me and Dalus talking about it there, but if we are having any freezing, it's not constant from what I see, but on mine here it's showing that we're lagging every so often. So yeah, apologies. It's not the normal for lately. Seen that coming with the start of our technical issues today, didn't you?
Aye.
Technical issues were like, aha, you thought you were done. Here comes wave
Psych.
2. Diamondi's been involved in a lot today.
Aye, it has been. I think as well, you saw that though at Celtic Park. Diamandi came on for Asgard, and for me at least, that's when the game just completely changed. When you saw Dio come on over Asgard, that's when the game just completely turned around for me.
I mean, it's very hard to argue against that with the first versus second half performances, but moments like that for Asgard will hopefully be what he needs.
Get the boys' confidence up a bit, get them kicking on.
Both sides fighting what in Aberdeen? David? I've not seen, to be fair. You've piqued my interest though.
That's a foul in Shermitty.
Well, sure, I'd like to think they all have at times, but yeah, I know what you mean. It's a really good finish again when you see it again.
Back at it as well, it's a great goal for Asgard. Like, he just
see Raskin there winding up the Aberdeen fans.
I know. He just takes the half step away from his man, opens his body up, doesn't even need to take the touch. It's literally just the first time finish, beats his man, beats the keeper. And again, man, the Scott Fry effect. Remember when we used to be worried about set pieces? And remember when we were complaining we never had someone like Goldson to bang them in the back of the net?
I know. Fernandez over
by the way, Fernandez!
Is he going to give a foul? Nope, not so far anyway. 2-0 Rangers. Let's go.
I'm going to hold. I'm going to hold.
You know, it's one of those
I'm holding.
as soon as you see a keeper being touched slightly, you're just waiting for the whistle these days in football. But Manny Fernandez,
nothing else is gone, so screw it, Manny. Let's
he
go.
is up challenging with the keeper there. He is, of course, an absolute mountain of a man. He's up higher than the keeper can be jumping with his hands up. Gets to the ball before him.
Say,
we're going to watch us back here, but yep, he's definitely onside.
Yep.
Let's just watch this again. Oh no, he just completely overpowers the keeper.
Yeah.
He's there before him. Nothing wrong with that at all. I don't even think Scottish refs could overturn this.
Yeah.
Well, Manny Fernandez, get that boy up front.
Yeah. Literally, I was literally just about to go on to that point, by the way. You know, I was talking about Scott Fry before the set piece that we just scored again, funnily enough.
Oh, Manny Fernandez.
But yeah, Scott Fry comes in. Me and you were complaining for how long we've not got someone like Goldson that gets up and attacks the ball. It was always good for a few goals for corners. Manny Fernandez, hello. Welcome to the club, son.
Yes,
We'll take it. Is there a VAR check? Don't tell me that. Come on now.
No, they're only going to be checking, surely, in terms of did he foul the keeper? He's not offside. Suter was off, I think it was Suter, at the back post.
We are getting a VAR check and he's going to the monitor.
There's not a like as I said there, I don't even think a Scottish ref can call this off. Well, they don't go to the monitor for offside. Well, that's just he's offside or he's not.
Welcome to Scottish football, Reece.
Come on. He's gave a foul. That's insane. That's honestly, that is insane, chat. Wow. Wild.
That is insane. Mitov is absolutely let off with a howler there.
Wild, chat.
There's literally nothing in it. All it is, Fernandez jumps higher. Mitov with his arms at full stretch. It's where Manny's head is.
Wild, chat. We seen it yesterday. The clips went viral. Celtic's blatant red card, completely avoided by Nick Walsh. Today we get this against us. Anyway, let's fight through that. No one likes us, we don't care. On with it. Insane.
Aldo, mate, I'm completely on your side. That's why when Steely was like, even Scottish refs can't overturn this, it was kind of like, you won a bit.
Wild. Anyway. Too good to be true. 2-0 on the first half at Pittodrie. Yeah.
That's a push in the back, surely there.
Aye, best like hold my beer. I can do this.
You want to see corruption? Here we go.
Wait, that's so difficult to not accuse someone of cheating after watching it. Like, it's so difficult to watch that and say anything else.
The thing for that with me is I'd love, like, this is why me and you have said how many times about either refs being mic'd up, like in rugby and stuff, so you can hear what they're saying. Well, yeah, but
they end up hearing it like a month later after we've complained about it.
But either refs mic'd up so you can hear them live in real time, or refs having to explain decisions like that after the game, like immediately after the game. Because, okay, yeah, Manny's arms up, but he's looking at the ball. He's feeling for where the player is. He's not going into the player with an elbow. He's not trying to foul him. There's like, for that, I want to know where the foul is in that. You know what I mean?
Anyways, still 1-0 up. We'll moan a bit more about that later if Aberdeen equalise. Then we'll moan about that a bit more. But for now, we'll try and move on. Of course, so Hearts winning today. Celtic winning yesterday. Extra part of the challenge. Let's get this done. Big overload here. Aberdeen driving into the box.
And it's comfortable straight down Butland's lane, right into him.
Straight at Butland. And it was nearly time to moan again there, Dalus. They nearly equalised. A lot of the Rangers team were pulled too far over to one side there. The overlap in the opposite flank gave Aberdeen a lot of space in behind. Again, thankfully the shot wasn't too good.
I'm laughing at the match thread on Reddit right now, in the Rangers Reddit, the match thread right now. Every comment basically is, if we were in green and white, that wouldn't have been cut off, which...
Yeah, it's...
Say what you want, but I don't disagree.
Oh yeah, there is videos. I've loaded up my phone. The first thing I've seen is all the fans fighting. Right, to have halfway line free kick to be launched up in there. And as our Rangers TV commentator says here, the goalkeeper of Aberdeen may as well fly to his box and just come and pick up because he's going to be well protected. That's what I says right away when that goal went in.
Yep.
I broke my rule here, I'm talking about it again before they've equalised, but like right away I was like, oh, you're always a bit scared when there's any sort of collision with a goalkeeper because they're so overprotected. But yeah, I genuinely thought there was an impossibility of a foul there, but not the space to be giving the ball away there, Rangers, but Raskin does really well there, putting a lot of pressure on. Oh, get a grip, mate. Number 11 there for Aberdeen, trying to make a bit of something out of nothing with Raskin on him there. Ball into the box, just goes all the way through. Rangers goal kick.
Anyway, chat, how's everyone's weekend been? What you've been up to? Hopefully this is a good end to it.
Rangers playing the shot ball for the back, but it ends up going long to Chimete, who can't win the long ball.
Raskin, however, does win the header.
Decent little knockdown there, just because, unfortunately, right between Asgard and Chimete.
Tav does well, though,
good
wins the
tracking
ball back.
here, and Gassama
deciding to run it.
Nice. I'm actually,
it's a poor
just because that's exactly what's been happening with Asgard and what we were laughing at, I'm actually going to say, I mean, it's kind of a popular opinion now anyway, but Gassama's on a wee bit of a fraud watch, dare I say, of late.
Yeah.
In terms of the performance you've seen on the pitch from him. I think a lot of Rangers fans with the opinion that he's lucky boys like Curtis and that aren't getting a bit more game time. But again, he's one that looks like he'll be going out on loan.
It's a weird one because he came in and he genuinely looked like good when he came in, and then no idea what happened after that, man.
He's actually debatably one of the only players that was better under Martin than Danny.
Yeah,
I think when I'm running through the players in my head, there is a fair shout.
Yeah, pretty much everyone seems to have came. Well, there's a couple that just kind of haven't really moved the bar at all.
Yeah.
But certainly none that haven't
have actually dropped the performance
under him. Yeah. No, I agree with that. Gassama seems to be the only one.
Oh, good shot. Tav stings the gloves. We've seen him score them many times over the years. And swinger for the right foot, arriving on the edge of the box.
That's a good shot from Tav, though.
The rain now coming down heavy. Aberdeen.
Well, for what the commentary were saying, it's not even like rain, it's sleet. So that's certainly going to make it interesting.
Tav and Magoma over at this corner flag here. Magoma trying to get the ball to stay still. That's going to be the in-swinger from Magoma towards the back post. Straight to the keeper though.
Not a bad weekend, laughing at the fact that when just they're in the title now. As long as you've had a good one, Paul, as long as you've had a good one. Hopefully it finishes that way as well.
Yes, that's the main thing now. Trinity pressing the Aberdeen back line here, but they find a good pass through the middle, but Raskin's right onto that. Kasama gives the ball away poor as we're trying to advance forward because Aberdeen a chance to turn us over. Mikey Moore tracking back well here. Diamande well in again. I think he's potentially been our best player so far this half.
Yeah. I'll be honest, mate, I thought Diamande had done enough there to maybe just hold the Aberdeen boy off long enough. I think Raskin almost looked a little bit slow coming in for that.
But of a scramble there in our box. It ends up in a Aberdeen shot, but again, thankfully, straight to Butland. Tav trying to get into it. Raskin trying to close something down. Suter gets something on it, but yeah.
Mate, how stressed do you think I feel? It froze for me when it was Aberdeen going through the first time before all the pinball. I was just like, what's happening?
I think that's fair
commentary
to say,
as well. Oh, there you go, mate. There you go.
That was just into Stuart. I think that's a fair comment.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. But commentary, we're touching on it there as well. I think one of the big turnarounds as well, we've seen not obviously only is Shermitti actually scoring goals now, his hold-up play, but his attitude generally seems to have improved as well. Commentary, we're touching on it there. He almost looked a bit, the words they used was sulky, like just kind of walking around the pitch a little bit. Now he seems to be a lot more up for it, actually try to get involved a lot more, play for his teammates, and he's showing a lot more fight on the pitch, which I think is obviously a striker. You want that fight, you want that hunger. You know what I mean? And I don't know, man. Shermitti, I'm not going to say we were too harsh on him because for that amount of money.
No, for what we were seeing at the time and the money, I don't think anyone.
For that amount of money and for what we were seeing, I'm not going to say anyone was too harsh on him. But hopefully, this is the start of him turning around everyone's opinions of him. We shall see.
The Rangers just taking their time here with all of the... Rangers just taking their time with a lot of the set pieces we've got here. Just seeing this through at half-time.
3 minutes to go, and to be fair, I don't think I can argue with your assessment of Dio so far being best player right now. He's definitely been the best player of the first half. Aldo, that's not what I said, mate. I said I think everyone was right to criticise him. I hope it's the start of him turning around and proving us wrong.
I was saying earlier about it being just the one game. After that one, he's obviously got a lot more people open to him, shall we say. But yes, if he goes straight back to what we've seen pre a couple of those games, then...
Yep. Yeah. The criticism is more than valid. 100%.
But for that one day, he's a hero.
Especially in that game.
Every league game is a point now. Like, Tom commentator talking about that. Kasama's played in every league game. Dio. I don't know where he could have went in front of him there. I don't know if he had enough options.
Yeah,
but,
he didn't really have
literally
options,
right away
but-
there, as soon as he gets rid of the ball, he's asking in front of him for more options. We do look like we're waiting for half time here. A lot of these players, to be fair.
Yeah. That is exactly it, mate. That goal getting cut off is just absolutely not killed my mood, but it's just so deflating.
And just call that. Right, Manny boy, get up here.
And it is Horrendon in Aberdeen right now. Jesus.
I seen someone talk about it. The save.
I've not seen it.
I've not seen it. I just seen someone say, well, pretty much as you said, fuck me, what a save, Craig Gordon. But I'll have a look at half time. Celtic not playing Hearts next, or am I just completely making that up? What do we even want in that? Well, whenever they do play, a draw in the now chat, I guess. Me and my dad were talking about this, talking about one Hearts to win or Celtic to win or whatever. But
Edge of the box.
Ooh, not one of Dio's best shots there. But yeah, I think when they play, if the table's sitting currently quite similar, then it's a draw you're after, no?
Yeah, a draw probably would be the best result for us in that situation, right? Obviously, in terms of rivalry, you want Hearts to win.
If any of the two are going to win it,
for league
okay,
chances,
Hearts, but
yeah, for the league, you take the draw. But at the same time, obviously, everyone's like, Hearts are going to crumble at one point. Hearts are going to falter at one point. Do you give them the 3 points now and then wait for them to kind of fall apart further down the road?
who can hit behind it? Or I've not seen yet. If it's coming up, and if it's before, I don't know. Long ball here. Sit up and well.
Absolutely ridiculous save for Gordon there.
You went and looked at it?
Aye. Demanded does well to win it there. Like to have seen Raskin maybe a bit more fight on that one, but as it stands, pushing the back on Gassama there, it's going to be a foul.
Take that. My interest is too peaked now. I'm waiting to see this save. 43-year-old.
I know, man.
Oof. No. I'm looking at that
10
now.
men, they were
Yeah, for a lot of the
10
game.
men and a save like that at the end. Ooh.
Oh, wow. Yeah, good save.
Yeah. Can we grab
Good
another
turn.
one as we go into half time here? It's a bit of ping pong on the edge of the Aberdeen box. That's probably going to be among the final action of the play here off this throw.
We touched to the front lines maybe looking a wee bit better, but I think I'd definitely like to see a lot more from them in this second half here.
Yeah.
Like our only real chances at Fernandez, Diamande long shot. I think the front three have, well, it's the team working with it, but created enough going forward in terms of the free open play. But half time, and we're in the lead. That's all we can ask for. I mean, I would like to ask for a second goal that was perfectly fine still to be there, but you know.
Not bitter about that at all. Not mad about that, you know.
Nope.
Oh, and the slightest.
If Sturmgrad's the boy, again, I don't really remember him from playing against us, but the only clip that I've seen everyone sharing was him getting sent off against Celtic for volleying Cal McGregor up there. And I was like, hey, yeah, that'll do it. That's good enough for us. Sure. No problem.
Right. Oh, and you're not wrong about that, Michael. You're not wrong.
Aldo, in my opinion, just
agreed.
overall, literally just when he's on the park. To try and, I mean, trying not to be too harsh, but like I don't. If I am genuinely honest, I think every time he's on the park, we're blameless.
Did you see what Cafu came out and said about the BPL, by the way, in an interview he done?
No.
And I came out and basically was saying, like, me and you have said it a lot on here as well, but he came out and said, like, he wouldn't want any Brazilian players going to England because they think they're the best in England and they think they're playing the best, whereas he thinks leagues like Spain and Italy are better. And that England's just got the perceived hype because of the money behind it, which I 100% agree with. But
they're just quite robotic a lot. Or the coaches are a lot of the same idea.
Mm-hmm.
Like Dalus, I'll go and get a wee
go ahead, mate.
refill here, but chat. Looks like a left back coming in. Centre mid CDM in. Where else are we seeing? Where else is necessary? Because it does not sound like Rangers' business is done yet.
No. I'd like to see a right winger. I'd like to see another right winger come in. Because Moore's looked great on the left ever since we moved him over there instead of Ksama. Ksama's just kind of looked lost on the right. He's played every league game, as Commentary touched on, and as we were all kind of saying in chat as well. He kind of seems to get let away with pass marks. Not so much pass marks, but gets let away with poor games pretty much all the time. So I'd maybe like seeing new attacking options, but the fact we're getting new left wing, new midfield, new left wing, new left back, new midfield. I don't actually know what position the Sunderland boys that we were rumoured to be linked with play. I need to go have a look at that. But yeah, what's everyone else thinking of the signings so far? Or the signing and rumoured signings, as it were? Or Bangberry for Hibs? I don't know. I really don't know. You can't hear me. Chat, is anyone else having that issue? So if that's an issue, then I'll need to get on to Steely, get it sorted. Can hear you fine. Can't see me either. Who said that? I wasn't Kyle. I know he's known chat. Who said that? I'd like to see Patterson back.
Danny Road. I don't know if anyone touched on it, but I know inquiring about Bowie from Hibs. Anyway, sure, I know that. Just got a feeling they'll take the piss about the price, but he is a player I would like to see, to be honest. Patterson I'd like, David, but I think he's actually, I don't know, a bit lately. I remember a game I watched recently where he was like starting for Everton. And if he's starting there, then yeah, we've not really get. Not really got much of a chance of getting on loan if he's starting. I'm just seeing a bit more of the reaction to that goal chop though. I mean, I'd love to see Rebo back. And this team, I'd love to see him back. He's literally just going to be your direct replacement for for Asgard. I know, it'd be tough to say when Asgard's the one that's potentially won us the game right now, but, well, at least it's competition. At least it's competition for that position. And that point shot, and that one as well, mate.
So that's, I've just heard it from Boydie, because Dee's got it up on Sky Sports through in the living room as I go through. Boyd saying he 100% thinks this. And interfere for the keeper using his hands.
You cut out like a slight bit for me there. I just had you say something about it in your hands just in case the chat missed it.
Okay. No, it was basically Boyd was saying that he 100% thinks it's a goal and that it shouldn't be a thing, but going by the rules of the game, cause Manny interfered with the keeper being able to use his arms, because obviously he had his elbow up and made contact with his arm, that it's cut off.
You laugh at all the time, weren't they? But it's literally in football nowadays, you need to jump like this. Like, get your head on that ball! Like, it's just, oh.
Hold on!
Yeah, honestly. Get up, Simon. Great finish, son. You look at the bench today, chap. Certainly not our strongest it's ever been, anyway.
No.
Let me just check out your So, Nsiala. Oh, Jigga's back.
Yep.
He's on the bench. Oh. Nsiala, Jigga, Aaron's, that's your back line. Miovski, Danilo are there. Antman's just back off an injury. Matondo's came out of nowhere. And Dowell, like, you look at that, Danilo especially, his form lately. I mean, he's kind of the outcast of the three strikers now, isn't he? So Miovski, your only potential game changer in that bench, and he's not showed us anything to be overly excited about that. Although I would love Miovski to come on and score a goal here. That would be fantastic. But do you know what I forgot about just when I looked at this, and I see just because football showed me that back late January, Cornelius.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, it's actually someone I liked.
Yeah. But of course, as it stands, player comes in, looks good. What happens to them?
Chat, tell me what we're doing with Sterling. Shithousery, top, fantastic. When he's on the pitch, when he is on the pitch, fantastic. But again, just in case that wasn't clear, when he's on the pitch, he's on a lot of wages for a man that's
you'd almost think the guy isn't on the pitch much for some reason.
Yeah, comes back, gets a wee bit of run again, everyone's raving about him, out again. See if he's fit, it's an absolute no-brainer for me. He starts one of the first names, if not the first name in the team sheet all the time for me. But genuinely, the way it is, I'm like, oh, do you just cut your losses and get rid of someone that can actually play for us? Big decision. I mean, that's actually a very good way to put it, by the way.
Yeah.
That's a very good way to put it there. It's a strat, admin, call you admin. Admin will do it. Big decision in the roof. Actually, that's actually a great point. Whenever he was on the pitch, Rangers fans loved him. Yep. Scoring goals, doing the right things, getting robbed of a Puskas award. But then he was barely ever on the pitch to be able to see him. And all the fans liked him anyway. That's actually, it's a great point. That's a great comparison. CRM, Blue Buzz.
Oh man, it's
You know it's going to be a weird game coming up? Obviously next Friday, big game, still chance for, yes, you're only playing at Annan, but it's one of those games that you can potentially see yourself slipping up in the past, hopefully. Not now, but you'd imagine Chukwari will be starting in it. Hopefully there's another signing or two that will be starting for that game. But then after that, it's going to be such a weird game, that Ludogorets at home. Chat, it's going to be so weird. Very, very likelihood is I won't be doing a video for that one because it's just going to be like, okay, so yep, we scored, do we celebrate? Yay, let's try and not finish dead last in the competition. Like, it's literally a game for nothing. Alright, quick win. Alright, completely robbed of a second goal. Keeper's just been overprotected, but other than that, I think very 50-50s fair enough to say. Just Asgard scoring a nice goal with a couple of balls in the box.
Steely, would you believe me if I told you football's meant to be a contact sport?
Yeah, well, don't worry, mate. We agree. If Rothwell is still with us, mate, he is indeed still with us, coming back off an injury still. It's funny as well, I actually remember talking about that at the time. It was at Ibrox, wasn't it, that he got injured, and it was actually, as a lot of Rangers fans said, potentially his best game that he's played for us. Up, injured, see ya, hooked.
Oh man, I don't know how I'm feeling about this game now, man, the way it's going.
Yeah, we need to score next. I don't think it's finishing 1-0, chat.
No.
So here very shortly if there's any changes. Who is that? Is that in this bit coming on for Aberdeen?
I hate to say it, but I'm actually at the point I'm getting a little bit nervous about this game now as well.
I forgot to say that just before this second half starts. Where is it? Dun, 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 bum, 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 bum.
Bam, bam, ba, bam.
Where's my stream? See if this actually lets me post it in my own chat. It does. There we go. Chat that there just at half time here. That's a second channel of Dallas. That's part of the vlog of when we went to Budapest as well. So there's a little bit of the football in there. But
I'm fuming about that, by the way.
That's a link in the chat to that. Dallas has got like 7 subs in that new channel. Let's get that to at least into the double digits, chat. Clicking on that there. Give Dallas some support on that.
I'm fuming about that, though, by the way. When I was like just finalising everything the other day before I put it up, went through the timeline on it. It was like footage missing, footage missing, footage missing. And it was all the stuff you'd sent me.
I was laughing at that with Hannah when I was watching it. When I watched it yesterday, I was like, see the part where you're like, I just realised I didn't record anything up there. And I was like, hey, I sent him like I don't know how much stuff from up there.
No, I know, but this is what I'm saying. Like I was going through, it was like footage missing, footage missing, footage missing. I was like, where's all this gone? Like go through my downloads and everything, it's not there. Like look in my video folders and everything. Like it'd actually just fast anything. I've not deleted anything off my phone for ages. But I was going through it and I was just like, where the fuck is all this stuff that Reese sent me?
We're caught up with the timing.
Eh?
You should have just mentioned me. I said, yeah, I should have started some of it, but anyways.
Fair enough. No, because you were saying about deleting it for the drive and stuff like that, I wasn't sure if you'd been getting rid of it or not. So it's a nice ball through. Raskin, the touchdown. Back in. Jesus, Tav. It's been a while since I've had to pull out an FS Tav, but that's certainly deserving that one there.
Yeah, fair. Raskin Moore.
Mikey Moore.
No, Moore actually, yeah.
No, Raskin out. No, Moore.
No, you're right, you're right. You take it. To me, to you.
I thought it was Moore, then you were like Raskin. I was like... Asgard looking to get another thing going for a second, but it's forced backwards by Aberdeen. Moore making a run in behind. Oh, it's just a little bit too much on it. Very slippery ground. The ball doesn't have that little bit of bite to take the sting out of it. So it just skips away from Moore there.
I'll say just as and a bit more actually at the start of this second half here, for anyone that's a bit more regular on the streams that are used to the chit chat and the chat and that stuff, that link I've put in there is one of Dallas's new vlogging channels. Let's hit the sub on that, guys.
Appreciate it, mate. Appreciate it.
111 viewers. I should be at least at 20 subs.
Mate, the funny thing about it though, I just had to laugh at it.
Yep,
obviously, you know how the first video. Yeah, hold on, Aberdeen here. Yep, we'll get back to that in a minute.
Oh, I didn't declare. We're all right. Oh, maybe not.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Aberdeen once again driving.
Trying to block across. Is it just went out on its own? That is goal kick. We're all right.
I think he's just forced the guy off balance there and it's went out. But obviously, you know, the first video that was up was away from my sister's 30th.
Yep.
The only comment on it, apart from yours, was, who makes these kind of pointless videos, man? What's the point?
Welcome to YouTube.
Well, why you... But the thing that makes me laugh at it is, well, why are you clicking on it then? Like, eh? It just makes me laugh, man.
Tav, almost winning the ball high up in a good position.
Yep. Nice little bit of play out there for Aberdeen, backed into a tight corner, but nice little flick around the corner. Lets them get it out. And it's Suter again that wins it back. Missed touch from Moore turns into a great pass to Diamande. Raskin looking to get something started here. He's got Asgard running ahead of him. Finds Tav on the right. Gassama looking to take a man on. Can he actually do it? Finds Asgard.
Nice.
Gassama again. And it's just again with Gassama, the poor pass at the end of it. Yep. Moore, though.
Keeps it alive.
Asgard. Driving into the box here.
Get in.
Raskin, Asgard. That's it, yep. It's foul in Asgard, edge of the box. Prime Tav territory. Oh, actually, this is...
Yeah, I'll be watching it, although, yeah. I'll be sat with the feet up after this. Watching the Classical final. Decent chance to get the ball into the box here. Good ball in, very inviting.
Oh, good header!
Nico gets on the end there. It's head and hands, and I think that's the... looks just about onside, but
yep.
I would be expecting him to get better there.
You've come to expect better of Raskin than there.
It's funny that actually I can't remember the last time anyone that wasn't.
It's a good ball for Asgard there. Brings Gassama in. And it's well blocked by the Aberdeen number 5.
So I can't remember the last time anyone other than Fernandez or Raskin got their head in the ball for Rangers, like in an attacking way.
Mate.
Like,
I know.
like genuinely, defensively, sure, Suter, Tav, they've been on it a couple of times, whatever, but in terms of an offensive header,
yeah.
Take that back. Asgard against Hibs. Well on that.
To be fair, though,
Asgard's a great player. Who talk?
Tav's normally the one taking the free kicks, so you can't really blame him for not being in the end of them. But
it's quite a mix-up that last game. Game. Oh.
Jesus.
I wasn't sure if that was a short corner or the wind taking it, but if it was just the wind saying short corner. But
well, going by how much the flag's moving, yeah. I don't think Suter knows how to jump, Pauline, to be honest with you. Prove me wrong, Suter. Come on, prove me wrong.
Oh.
Yellow card for Suter. Okay.
Texel got a card in here for this. They're standing by.
Is it going to be a card for both of them? No, just Suter.
Yeah, he's
no,
them
both of them. For both of them.
Booked Aberdeen.
Noster and Suter.
Number 5 and Suter just. I mean, I think the ref just said the wobbling them. I think a yellow card for both is far too harsh.
Yeah, I think that's.
I don't think any of them deserved a yellow there. I think it's just right, guys. Come on. Ball into the box anyway. It's a great ball in. Yeah, the takers indeed. Long throw here. Tav tries to deliver it in the box there, but I think working against a bit of a headwind. Raskin trying to keep the ball alive.
Raskin attempting it. Fair play.
Aberdeen goal kick.
A lot of pressure coming for Rangers right now, though. Aberdeen struggling to make it anywhere past the halfway line right now, so it looks like it's just going to be default route 1, long goal kick for the keeper.
Better start to the second half again for us.
Aye, definitely.
Butland to the ball with his feet. Goes long. Somebody tries to hold up here. Diamante. Plays it on.
Brings
Mikey
Moore into the
Moore
play.
seeming
He's
to
got Asgard available.
drive at about 5 Aberdeen players there. Move it. Yep.
Good turn.
Diamande caught in his heels.
Yeah, just Dio a little too planted there.
So walking out for the back line here.
It's going to be
Finds
Raskin.
Do you know what's not helping other than the size of them, is that Raskin and Moore keep
43,
exchanging
47, and they both
positions.
keep playing in the left.
No wonder we're getting confused here.
Big giveaway, mate. Moore's got bright yellow boots on.
I mean,
Oh, he
Raskin's,
did.
yeah.
Has Moore changed his boots at half time? Possibly, by the way.
It's
but-
Raskin with big yellow boots on, Bill. You've got
Have
them
they
mixed
swapped
up.
boots at half?
Perfect timing talking about mixing them up. Trying to prove a point, even kind of get that bit right.
But that one, we're moving on for this. Forget it. We're moving on.
Theo.
There's Aberdeen driving now.
Asgard would like to see that tracking back. And that ball's wasted. I thought
Very
the
much
wind was going to
wasted
bend
ball.
that tail almost coming backwards there, but no. Just throwing
Yeah.
Rangers. Yeah, this is one of them games that you're desperate to go on the pitch and you do not want to be sitting as a sub.
It's games like this, the players are begging for heat lamps in the dugouts.
Yeah, you've been non-stop
Here, by the
warming
way.
up all game, man.
Here, that is the thing. Why have teams not thought about putting like heat lamps in the dugouts?
Money.
Well, I suppose.
Big money. Big teams do. Big teams have got heated seats though.
Well, that's true.
Oh, big team. I say big teams. Big money teams, shall I say.
Big money teams, aye.
Oh, Mikey Moore.
Oh, nah,
Keeper's
Aberdeen
done well with
keeper's
it.
quick out to it. But he's put himself under more pressure.
Oh, was that Raskin chasing? just
Oh, Chermiti, mate. Chermiti trying the roof. He just inside the Aberdeen half there. Keeper was off his line. But he doesn't even lift the ball off the ground. Kusama looking to take a man on. Does nice. Spins one.
Nothing in that. Shoulder to shoulder.
Nope.
It's tough. It's a strong shoulder to shoulder. Not going to foul for that.
That just looked brutal.
Go, Dio. Boom. Getting a lot of shots off Dio tonight, but
Aye.
still waiting to see the same sort of quality he had as that first shot he had of the game.
Aye, that first shot was good. Bring me off on destined to score against them.
I feel like I can feel that coming, sure. He booked Asgard for there.
Asgard picking up a yellow here. Let's see it. What for?
For watching the ball again. What are these players like? It's another situation where you're meant to jump like a salmon. I don't.
The thing is though, like, I get if you're leading with your elbow into someone, if
Or
you're
you've looked
moving
at them,
into,
or you've even looked at him, but you watched it there. He's literally watched the ball the full time.
yeah. But even watching the ball the full time, whatever, even if you're watching the full time, if you're the one with the momentum leading into someone with your elbow, okay, fair enough. But when you're not moving, you're jumping just straight vertical, and it's someone that jumps into your elbow.
Nice.
Like,
Yeah. This is the point. Okay, Sama again done the hard part and then just couldn't find Chermiti with a 5-yard pass.
yeah.
Leads to an Aberdeen counter here.
And
Rangers
off
tried
that,
to press
Aberdeen,
it high.
yep.
Suter
Well dealt with by
close
Suter.
it down, but it does end up an Aberdeen corner.
Yep.
See how long this corner takes to actually be taken with the ball getting thrown at the D.
Is this audio going buggy for you, or is that just me?
The RTV one's fine for me. I'll refresh it after this corner for you.
No, you're good, you're good. Because if it's fine for you, then it's just Discord being Discord, mate. I'll just stop and restart watching. Hopefully that clears it up.
First corner comes to nothing, but it is another Aberdeen corner.
It's another good corner into the middle,
Fernandez
and it's
on the
away
end
for a
of that
third.
move.
Right.
Yes, Stuart, I heard there's a lot of rumours before January, but was it Villarreal, I think, interested in Gassama? If there was any bids for a couple of million, I'd had Gassama off scheme, mate, yeah.
Right. And the thing is, like, I'd say the same for Tremetti, man. Like, because we don't know if his form is a flash in the pan or what. If we're getting
Yeah,
offers
you need someone
from him,
else in
take
before even getting rid of him, but...
Oh, 100%. 100%. But...
I just love the big bit of irony here. It's funny how it works, and it obviously swings and roundabouts and stuff, but your Aberdeen Ultras end with a big banner right across the front. End VAR. Lads, without VAR, you're rightly 2-0 down here tonight. But of course, I'll go against you at some point. Yeah, no, but I think it's to repeat what we said earlier, it just seems to genuinely be one of the players that was actually better under Russell Martin.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow. I wonder how the Wednesday fans feel about him, because the Wednesday fans were all raving about Gassama when they first came, and then when they started off really well, they were all talking about it and saying about how, obviously, of course, they worked under Danny Rowe at Sheffield Wednesday. I wonder if they seen him as quite off and on the boil, or... I think Daniel is, mate. I think he is, David. I think he's been told he's one of the players that can have a look at other clubs. But Tremetti, they're trying to track back and put effort in. It's just one of those that the Aberdeen player cuts in front of you, so you clip the heels. Ref decides yellow card.
No idea, Matthew. Not a clue. I think we were talking about it at the start. Someone said it might be a case of if he plays anymore, we need to pay X amount of money or whatever. But
He won't be at the end of January, Matthew, put it that way. It could be just a loan, not necessarily it's going to be a buy or anything, but yeah, that should be a yellow card for Clarkson boy for Aberdeen there, because Tremetti was all skating, the Aberdeen players were all in our half. Second hand, used goods, condition, damaged but usable. It's a good foul for Aberdeen to take, to be fair. That's them now, every man behind the ball. It's your definition of a professional foul. Good ball there.
good ball, yeah.
Towards Mikey, he's just a little bit too slow there.
A little bit weak in it as well.
Do you worry now on Asgard by yellow card, chat? I don't know, that was a lot of talk by Asgard getting that early yellow card at Celtic. You wanted them, a lot of people were shouting, like myself, for them to be subbed early by that yellow card. But, I mean, what do you do? What do you do when you look at this bench? Do not Brighton at United? I don't know.
Ooh. Go on, Brighton.
Bring him back. Go on, Asgard. Oh, go on, play it wide. That team's unlucky there, to be fair. As I was trying to play a ball through Gassama and Tremetti. Running through it, just comes off the back of Gassama's shoulder there.
take off Asgard and put Danilo.
I mean, he's kind of playing in that position, but it's like, is he really that much better? It's a soft guy.
At that point, obviously, Asgard's got the goal, but apart from that, he's not been doing that much.
Well,
That sub's kind of just empty shirt for empty shirt.
Chimete!
Chimete!
Oh, it's a big chance. Unlucky.
Oh.
Done a lot of stuff right there. Good movement, good shot. Well saved. No foul there. No foul, ref!
Good ball. Yeah.
I don't think you'd maybe ask for that shot there. You'd want to lift it a bit, maybe just put it on the ground, which makes it a bit easier for the keeper to save. And just here, I don't like seeing this. Still half an hour to go, just sitting off, letting Aberdeen control the ball a bit more. Who'd have liked to see score? I mean, anyone for Rangers, but if you're talking about actually for the beneficial or going forward, it's either got to be like Gassama or Chimete for the confidence.
Yep.
I'd like making him out to score as
And
well,
I'll be
but
honest,
I think his mentality's a bit better than Chimete's and Gassama's anyway.
Yeah. I'll be honest, mate. I'd rather Chimete than Gassama.
About Rapper, Raskin said that in his press conference before this one. Actually, said about that Chimete actually reminds him of Dessers because his attitude and always working really hard, and they knew something become really good of him. And it's so funny you say that.
That pitch now is starting to get into us. Like I said, Chimete trying the roof. If he just inside the halfway.
I mean, we are getting to that stage.
The pitch is turning to that stage, Like it's just getting torn up with players on it now, man. Which that then obviously impacts the ball again. Ball stops shorter, it moves slower. You need to change your play style around it a bit more. So
Wouldn't move it, yep.
Suter keeps himself there enough that when the Aberdeen player keeps the ball in but can't stop, picks up the ball back to Butland, and it starts a counter, and that's an off the ball tackle there on Gassama. That's got to be a foul, surely.
That's more obstruction there that time, to be honest, because he wasn't on the ball. I was just saying, Chimete tries to be cute to find Gassama, but it's just not really clicking between this front three today.
No. That one there, you'd like to see Gassama step forward, try and take the ball, but he just waits for it to come to him, allows the Aberdeen player to get in.
The longer this goes at your 1-0, the nerve I'll get here.
It's Aberdeen, man. It's Aberdeen. We have a habit of losing late goals to them. I hate to say it, but
they're not over yet in this game. I still don't think this is finishing 1-0.
No. That's a good ball. Into the play. He's going to drive in.
Who wants it in the box? Who wants it?
Who's got the ball? And he goes in his zone. It's a good save.
It's a decent save. Is that the best option there?
I think as he's got to that
he's forced a good save at least, but
yeah, he had to Asgard and
Chimete was in there as well.
Chimete, I think.
But I need to see it back how clear they were, but and he wants another shot on target, but this one quite easy for the keeper this time. Cuts aside, tries to find the far post. See it with this angle here. There's not much on for him, to be fair. It's potentially finding Asgard, but I don't actually mind the shot when I've seen that back. Looking a wee bit tired, but he turns around and quite rightly asks the rest of the team behind him, where's the press?
Stopped well by Sama there, though. Try to start a counter-attack. Brings Raston in. Schmidt is going to go out wide to Moore.
He looks his
But
left eye, asks,
again,
where is Magoma? And he's just arriving.
There's
so
no
too
urgency.
Late.
It's not even just Magoma there, mate. It's everyone as well. It's like you're pretty much even numbers with Aberdeen there, with who we had forward. And Aberdeen, they just bust the gut to get back, and none of our players look like they want to move. Sama, though, brings Asgard in. Not strong enough.
Carefully as well. He tried to flick out to stop a counter. That would have been a red. In fact, call.
Aberdeen
Don't
driving
like
into the box here.
Don't
looking
like
for
this.
the cutback.
Corner.
And it's dealt with well by Manny Fernandez again, putting it behind. Mate, I'll say it by the way, we slated Fernandez at the start. The boy's turning into a player.
Yeah, he's another one that's getting better. He's still very raw.
He's raw. He's very raw,
But overall, definite player.
The thing is, though, unless you get an absolute world star player, like, you're going to get that bit of rawness with players.
And it's worth it as well, though, for the attacking threat as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Just good ball in. It's over the back. Tav's trying to get first to it. Does well. Does very well, Tav.
Keeps it in as well.
Chermiti, you've
got
to. It's alright, we're away.
Sorry,
let's go.
Starts again. Raskin's got Chermiti ahead of him. Send him. It's not the best.
Holds
the
up.
ball's so dead in that grass.
A 3-on-1 there, weren't we?
Yeah, 3-on-1. You had Raskin, Chermiti, and Gassat. No.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
So that's good. On the left here. Does well. He asks for a penalty.
That's a penalty. Penalty, Rangers.
He gets it now. We'll double check. It definitely looked like a penalty on first glance here, of course. Gassama, no one. Yeah, I'm talking VR. I'm talking VR. But Gassama's obviously got the opinion of being a little bit of a diver, shall we say. But this time, I need to see the knee. I think it's knee to knee. As long as the knees hit him, we've got it. Oh yeah, it's fine. Yeah, the knees made contact. It's all right. He's fine. We're in. Well done, Gassama. Done very well there. Penalty Rangers.
I wouldn't be surprised if VAR find a way to rule this out, though.
I'm not going to say it about Scottish refs until it's actually took this time.
Keep your mouth shut.
I said that.
Aberdeen Ultras very quickly try to change that banner to use VAR more, please.
Right, I'll look at the chat after this penalty is taken. Is Tavernier taking it?
You know, one Tav.
Massive moment this.
2-0, 15 minutes to go. That should be the game done.
Massive
I said
test
3-1 as well.
The conditions to get 3 points here and come down the road. This is huge. Come on, Tav.
Come on.
What a moment. And what a penalty! Let's go! Right in the side netting. James Tavernier. He gathers the players, runs straight to that away end, and bang!
Boom!
2-0. Come on!
Out of the park.
Let's go. Huge!
Yeah.
Huge shot. Let's go.
Keeper guesses the right way as well, but the penalty's just too good. Beyond his outstretched hand, as you say, into the side netting. And you can see there how much it means to Danny Roll as well.
Down the line. Here the Rangers. I see when I seen that first angle, Dallas, I was like, ooh. In terms of thinking it was the foot-to-foot contact that Gassama went down with, I was like, oh, there was none of that, but yeah. Took him out with the knee.
Yep.
Come on! Huge result, this chat. Huge result. Just don't sit in, though. Don't just sit in for 15 minutes. Down the wing. Hear the Rangers sing. It's your moment, Tav. That box there, Raskin aggressive to get their first, still false to Aberdeen, who looked to play a couple of passes in the edge of their box, but nope. Miolski time indeed. I like that. 15 minutes left. Get the third. Miolski scoring. That's it. It's good enough for these bastards. Oh my god. Cut my mic off. That's what happens when you're nearly 30, mate. Oh, dad jokes with me.
I'm saying nothing about when you're in your 30s then, mate. It just gets worse.
Oh yeah, there's no denying that part about Tav's game. There's no denying that.
Asgard does well there to win the goal kick.
Could say what you want about positioning and defensive and all that stuff. That's understandably criticised, especially in recent years. But in terms of a goal compilation, I think you'd genuinely struggle to find a Rangers player with a better goal compilation for us.
And that's the unfortunate thing for Tav, man. Like and I'll never take it away from him. He's bailed us out of so many situations.
You just wait.
But the core part of his job's a defender.
Aye. You give it like 50 years, you show highlights to the grandkids, and you're like, this striker was brilliant for us, and they'll be like, oh, he's great. Aye, look how good he is. Look at the goals he scored. Could fool people. And then Asgard, done.
Done, son, all done. Raskin.
Penny Arcade bouncing,
Asgard,
and that away end.
Yep.
Home fans.
Chermiti and Moore the options. Ball in the corner brings Chermiti in. Asgard.
Nice. This is what I wanted. This is what you want for your 15 minutes. Just controlling the game. Now you can take this thing out. Now you've got your second goal. You've got your bit of a cushion. Now you can start showing off your passing ability, keeping the ball. This is good. Get there, Asgard.
That's a good ball through from Moore for Asgard. He's got Raskin in the inside, who
a little
just
bit
a little bit underpowered there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tried to be too cute with that.
It's the right idea. He's just tried rolling it into Raskin so Raskin can comfortably take the ball, but I've still got 6 and a bit years till that, Aldo, so I've got a while yet before that.
Go press that with the Rangers. Edge of the box here.
The edge, Aberdeen shooting chance. Crowded out just enough though, and it's
handball.
Well done.
That's a handball.
That's a handball, yep.
So way high and over wide shot anyway, and then the rest is offside as well. All sorts of fouls going on there.
Handball, offside. What one do you want? Take your pick. Matthew, you're not wrong. Should have been 3. Fernandez unlucky not to add to his goal tally.
Come in, Derek.
Very, very soft. Keeper's way too overprotected. But here, by the way, can we talk about how that's a foul, but Butland getting kicked in the head wasn't?
Oh, don't get me started on that again. Nah, I hear you. Aldo Biller's like, the Ant-Man just back off injury, Matondo just back off injury. That's it. I surely Wiggles to that bench.
No.
Now, Craig, you're not going to get another strike him without getting rid of one of the 3. Danilo would need to go, because it's unrealistic to say any other 2 are going to be going at this point, at this stage. And then you get how much would you take for Danilo? 2 million. Rangers are going to want to try and get his. You're not going to make money on him. We all know that.
No.
Unless you absolutely rob someone, but it's just basically how can you negotiate getting as little a loss as possible? Because yeah, we're going to get a loss on him. He's leaving on a free, but you don't want, or do you just try and be like, all right, give us $1.5 million or something? Like, another example at Rangers of great guy, not good enough footballer. And we've had far too much of that.
Raskin brings Gassama in. Goal kick.
I thought that was a corner. I think Gassama's reaction made the ref say goal kick. With the head in his hands, I think he thought Gassama was almost bringing the guilty conscience out of kicking the ball out there. Rangers are interested in Bowie, yes. Definitely are.
Nine minutes left of regulation time.
And
starting to look very comfortable now.
That's timing. Who was that asked me that? Was that Aldo? Like, yeah. For the Super Cup, that's going to be finishing in perfect time for that, mate. A joke that that's getting played in Saudi. What? Like. Gassama does well here.
Driving in, he's looking for the option. He finds a.
Does really well. Man, it's only Mikey.
I was about to
driving
say
in
finds
there.
a good pass, but yeah.
Oh man, I got out.
Away end in full voice.
You fixed? Is your
Up
audio alright
on
now?
the edge of the North Sea. Yeah, I'm good.
Famous.
I think it's just the weather recently has been playing havoc with Everton, to be fair, so.
Get a chance to get the ball in the box here, Magoma. Not good enough.
Just falls short of Chermiti.
Another ball, just a
fair ball
bit too
forward there
soft.
from
The
Magoma.
pitch
Yep.
is playing a bit with
Taking the
this,
sting out.
a lot in that area, or not good enough now. Like Rangers, no conceding at this point. We'll take the nice relaxed finish here. That's it, Craig. That's it, mate. Look forward to watching on the boy Chukwani. Apologies to anyone that knows how to pronounce that properly, if it's not. Definitely see him against
we were saying
Annan.
that first half. Sorry,
Yeah.
you go, mate.
No, just him.
No, I
See him
I
against
thought you were
Annan,
finished, that was
but
all. Yeah.
we'll probably have a couple more, at least one more signing I'd like to see in before that point. I think they will all start against Annan, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. And I know, as I was saying, Aldo, we were saying that first half, Dio, look, clear and above, best player in the pitch. Again, he's looked good second half. I think the teams maybe came alive a little bit more generally second half, so he's not stood out as much, but Dio's been outstanding today. I think Fernandez has been outstanding today. Very, very harsh for him to get that goal chopped off. But as we say that, Rangers on the attack again. Asgard edge of the box is there for a free ball. Moore deciding to drive in his own. Finds Asgard. And I think Chermiti just not expecting that.
And another shot
And
pass.
then yeah. Raskin finds Asgard. Asgard just a little bit weak again on the ball, man.
Antman, it's just coming back off injury, you know, very physical game, very shit conditions. I just don't know if you risk him when you're not desperate for a goal. I know what you're saying, but imagine Annan's shot there for Sam, a bit of a snapshot cutting inside straight at the keeper though. But I think Annan, you're going to see a lot of it. I think Annan, you're going to see Antman start. You dare I even say you might see Matondo start. Like any new signings will be in. Miovski will start.
Yeah.
You'd imagine like Raskin will get rested. I mean, I say Raskin will get rested. Who's going to play? Well, if the new boy Chukmani plays there, I suppose. Because I forgot even like Baylor Easton, that's all injured as well. Rothwell's not ready to play.
Unlucky. Nice idea though for Mikey Moore, link up on the left side.
He's not injured. He was injured, Craig. Yeah, back on the bench now though. But this is his first game on the bench for I don't know how long. Jigga didn't play a single minute at AFCON. I'm absolutely fine with that because it meant he didn't play a single minute for us. No problem for me.
And the thing is, with Giga coming back now as well, where's his opening? Because Fernandez has come in. He's done
Fernandez is your first choice centre half now.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, 100%. Fernandez has come in, done absolutely everything asked of him and more with the goals. Suter's always going to be starting. I think the only time we see a change up with this defence is when Cornelius comes back. And even then, I think that might be a case of for Suter over Fernandez.
Aberdeen driving with a shooting chance there, but Butland was comfortable enough with it. He did spill it initially, but up quickly to grab it.
There's another one of those long balls out to the wing.
Terrible this. The missus out there, I'm having to order my dinner, you know. What a spoiled guy. Can't believe this. Yes, pick up.
Where are you ordering from, that place at the top of the road, or?
Yeah.
Can't believe they shot us on the way back last time.
So that'll be ready. Pick that up. Sit down, watch the Glasgow final. Rangers win. That's a good Sunday. Good end to the week.
Oh, aye. Rangers win, another good game of football, and it's Giga on for Mikey Moore. Okay.
Robbie Matondo getting stripped.
Matondo's going to come on, touch wet grass, and get injured again, mate.
I think Deal was better than Aberdeen. Rangers TV is talking right away about Nico Raskin's the easy choice for man of the match. I wouldn't say so risky. Especially me, the biggest Raskin fanboy about. Like Diamondi's been comfortably better than him today. Raskin's still had a decent game, but.
Better.
Oh, a controversial one of it.
Here it comes.
Kent. I'd have Kent. I can't lie. With our current options, I would have Kent. I think that was split opinions, though. I think that was split opinions.
Well, to be fair, I don't know, man, because at that point, you're swapping one winger who can do everything but finish for another winger that could do everything but finish.
Kent was a lot better than Gassama, for sure.
Oh, I'm not debating that he's better than Gassama, but it's still the same issue of bringing in a winger that can do everything up to the important part of putting the ball in the back of the net.
Miovski, here we go.
And as expected, the boos ringing out for the Aberdeen crowd as Miovski comes on.
And just calling that. Tav and swing up. Very good. Whoa,
then
difficult one for the
one.
keeper, and it's a long shot. I don't even know where that hit off.
Oh no, it came off
Just
someone.
professional
but-
foul, professional foul. Ah, you numped it. Who did you see, pal? Number 7 there. I don't know who he tried to play the ball to in a counter attack there.
Thin air, mate. Thin air.
I'll look into that a bit more, David. I'd be lying if I said I had a good opinion about it now, mate. I don't know enough about him, about what he's done before. I'd be lying to you if I tried to give an opinion, to be honest.
Same boat as Steely there in that one. Don't know enough to give an opinion on it.
I know he rejected us before, but that was when Hoddit and Doddit were here, and I think that might have had a big part to play in it.
And it's an Aberdeen corner as we go into the added time
I think
here.
a lot of them, I seen it, Mark Hale, I think it was on Rangers Review. I seen like a clip of that coming out. He was talking about how often the ambassadors and Danny Rowan that are sitting with Andrew Kavanagh, and I love it. I love how involved he's been. But your ambassadors being obviously the likes of Haley, Bomber, Ferguson, constantly sitting down at a round table with Kavanagh when you're making all these new decisions. That's what you want. That's the guys you want in his ear.
Mm-hmm. As we're halfway into the added time here now, Rangers do manage to clear the Aberdeen corner, but only as far as the edge of the box before it's lifted back in. Raskin just gives it to them in the edge.
Nice, sir. Boom.
And then it's dealt with by Suter. No messing about.
Well,
Rocket right up the pitch there.
I'm comfortable enough, Jack, to say that should do us 3 points in the bag now with just a minute left to go. So take the chance to say thank you all very much for being here. As we're sitting in now just short 200 viewers. Appreciate every one of you been in here. But if you haven't done so already, make sure to hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel as well. See how many likes we can get on this one. Closing in our 17,000 subs in the channel here. Just past 1690.
Hey. So it's Matondo and Aaron's coming on for a nice little sprint onto the pitch and then done tonight.
Matondo's got. See if you're raging coming on there, aren't you? Yes, Matondo's coming off with literally 30 seconds here. Right, away get cold, get on there, get fucking soaked, and come back and go for a shower. Aye, Mark, fair enough. It's a massive result, Jack. It's a massive result.
Yeah, appreciate y'all chat. Thank you very, very, very much. Another enjoyable watch along as Rangers back to winning ways. Me and Steely aren't sat here depressed out our nuts for once.
What about
during one of these.
Hearts game? Hearts Scunthorpe.
Oh, mate, that was...
At the time.
Oh, mate, you said it at the time after that Hearts game. You didn't know if there was going to be another one after that for this season.
Then we had a great month. Welcome to being a football fan, especially a Rangers fan. But there we are.
Yes.
Full time whistle.
Oh,
Rangers 2, Aberdeen 0.
3 points back down the road.
Another clean sheet, and that is the first win there since 2022, I believe.
Yep, commentary have just touched on it there as well. First win at Aberdeen since 2022.
We take it, Jack. We absolutely take that. And I just saying, there's a lot of the predictions in the chat before this one were win. But you're always like, ooh, going to Pittodrie away. And as I said, it was a different type of game compared to the ones that we'd won recently. It's a massive test without anyone new in the door yet. And it's a test this squad have passed. And a lot of that credit has to go to Danny. A lot of that credit.
This team's just absolutely turned round.
Team quite rightly
man.
Going over to the Rangers away end. I've travelled near and far for this one. Some horrid conditions, but results like that make it worth it. Fletcher was that. That's it, Craig. You need Ibrox. You start getting results like this, teams start going again. Ooh, okay, Rangers are starting to get a wee bit of form. Touched on it loads of times about wanting to bring that fear factor back to Ibrox, which has been gone for I don't know how long, but I'm just watching here as the The players are right over there, their way end. Oh, Glasgow Rangers. I don't blame the players for not standing a bit for long waiting here. A quick clap and fair enough. Right, chap. Happy weekend, happy week, happy month overall for being a Rangers fan. When's the last time you said that, by the way, chat? Happy month.
Mate, I feel.
Oof. Maybe not January. January's still a lot, but the last 4 weeks have been good. Lovely.
We'll take it.
Right, chat. Again, thank yous very much. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't done so already. Check the links in the description. Subscribe for more of these coming soon. And enjoy the rest of your Sunday night.
Have a good one.